Hello and welcome to Wingin It, and welcome to the start of a brand new tournament here. This is Major League Wingspan. So this is one of the biggest tournaments we've ever done. We've got 160 players from all across the world split into 10 different region-based divisions, and we're all going to be battling out through a regular season and then a playoff bracket to see who can crown themselves World Series champion. So we're starting here in this regular season. We are in the European West Group, along with other players from the UK and other European countries. And we've got 30 regular season games to play for this tournament. So I'm going to try and get as many of them featured as I can on this channel. If you want to see those, please do hit the subscribe button and follow along. But for now, we are going to jump here into our first game. So we're going first. In this one, we've got all the expansions included. And we're going to jump in and we're going to see what have we got here in our first starting hand of Major League Wingspan. What are we going to have to work with? Okay, all right. Well, I definitely don't mind seeing a black-headed gull. That can always cause a little bit of chaos at the start of the game, which is never a bad thing, I think. But not really too much else to be going here. Got to be honest. Brown Falcon can sometimes be a decent option. Likewise, the Australian Raven, but we'll take a quick look first, actually, at the tray. Okay, that might change everything. That might change our approach. I was thinking go wetlands here with the gull and with the falcon, but Willy Wagtail is an interesting bird to go for, potentially in the forest, and cowbird as well. I mean, pink egg layers. If you get yourself an egg source somewhere with the cup nest spaces on the wagtail as well, that could potentially be quite a nice combo. So we'll see. The bonus card, not quite so good there. Might have to look at going fishery manager here. But this is this is non-obvious. I think black-headed gull is tempting. There's definitely two different ways you could play this. You go black-headed gull and falcon in the wetlands and sort of just draw cards a bunch and hope for some points and hope for some more tucking powers. Really, Mute Swarm would be very, very nice with these. But I like wagtail and cowbird, and I think getting that in the forest, and especially with this raven with a bit of extra food at the end of the game, I think that could be powerful. So I might go ahead and leave this and actually do something. I'm thinking something like this. I'm going to spend the nectar and grab those two birds. I think get the wagtail down, start drawing food and getting some cards. Hopefully with that, get the cowbird down. Look to get this falcon down as well. Probably for this first end around goal will be a good target. And yeah, fishery manager, hopefully get some birds for that. So let's lock that in. And see how this goes. But I think Willy Wagtail is it's a bit of a controversial bird. It's a bit of an unknown entity sometimes. So I think hopefully we can get something good going here. But yeah, might depend a little bit what we get on those early draws with it. All right, here we go. On to our first turn. Let's take a look. Opponent keeping 3 birds, pretty standard stuff. As mentioned, we're going to go ahead straight away, grab these 2 birds. Hopefully, we're not going to reveal anything too good. Okay, I could certainly live with that. I mean, Cassowary not a bad option, but definitely a late game bird, more than early game one, so don't mind too much revealing that. And yeah, Buick's Wren. Definitely the kind of bird you want to be revealing for opponents early on in the game. So so quite happy with what we've got here as options. I think we can definitely build something good here. So what are we getting over here? Okay, yellow power to open things up. Don't often see that, but that is also a good sign. Let's go ahead, play Willy Wagtail. I think we're going to keep the rat. I mean, I'm just looking at this feeder, got worms and seeds. We might get a reroll if opponent takes food, but worms and seeds, we use that for the cowbird, and then hopefully keep a rat, maybe get some nectar if we can for this falcon. So let's get this wagtail down and see what we can find. As I say, with this power, it's super interesting. Resetting the tray, drawing cards. You never know what you're going to get. It's always a gamble, resetting this tray, especially in this situation here where there's no cup nest. You want to go and reset and hopefully get something good to draw. But there's every chance that you reset that tray and reveal something really, really strong like a raven for your opponent, and you have no way of blocking it. So it's a risky bird. It's definitely yeah, one that can work out well and can sometimes go badly. Hopefully we are on the good side of it in this game. But yeah, I think the key with it as well is just building out a good forest. So hopefully this brown falcon, I think this is something that I can look to go and add into this forest. But hopefully, you know, a nice tucking bird wouldn't go out of place here. I think egg source always key. That's where this cowbird's going to come in. And yeah, hopefully otherwise just some nice point scoring engine birds. That is kind of what we want to get going in this forest. So yeah, we'll see what my opponent's going to do. But opening with the scrub fowl tells me they've not got a good food gaining power, which I definitely don't mind. So yeah, they did go ahead and grab food. We'll get a reroll, which I like. We're going to get some nectar, which I also like. And here we go. What are we going to find? All right, well, New Holland Honey Eater, probably not something I'll especially go out of my way to play, but it's a bird and we didn't reveal anything too scary, so I can certainly live with that. And yeah, I think we are going to look. Oh, they went and drew cards. Okay, they picked up the Osprey, I think. Yeah, they picked up the Osprey, so clearly not got a good wetland bird. I mean, there's a ruddy duck sat right there. It's actually kind of tempted to go and pick that up for myself, just because of how strong that is. For some early game digging, I mean, either I take that or I have to take food and reset it and not let them have it, because that's just such a dangerous bird to be giving away. So, ooh, do I want the ruddy duck? I think I'm going to rely on this wagtail. This might be the risky play, but we're going to rely on this wagtail. So let's reset this tray. All right, well, we probably should have drawn because the rough and the avocet are both very, very nice options, and I'm sure my opponent will go grab at least one of those. But yeah, I think, assuming they don't, we've got enough. Yeah, okay, we've got enough to be getting on with. So I think I want to get this cowbird down. That's going to be key, so we'll get that on the go. And yeah, so get this falcon down. It's going to help a little bit. It helps us send around, so we'll get at least a point off that. I'm not really pushing too hard. Yeah, okay, Osprey. Maybe they played Osprey for the, or picked up and played it for the end of round goal as well, so that does make a bit of sense. Let's go ahead. Let's lay some eggs. We'll go ahead and get this falcon down. And I think just go back to drawing food using this wagtail, seeing what we find. Okay, definitely. Red-legged partridge. That's fun. Okay, well, they are going to be laying eggs. Maybe not as much as I'd like, because this will get lots of eggs, but fair enough. Okay, cool. Well, let's get this. Yeah, let's get this falcon down. I think actually no. Let's use the rat, because we're going to grab another rat right about now when we do go ahead and take food. So yeah, wagtail is at least hitting. You know, we're getting some options here, but not really the kind of birds I'm looking for. So hopefully we can turn that around and get some other good options. But yeah, it's all working out what they want to do. They're not going to be able to get the ruff down, so that is definitely interesting. Prioritizing the partridge over the ruff. I think I probably would have looked to go for the ruff first, but I do totally get the need, or the desire maybe, to get extra eggs, because partridge, when you get it early on, is super, super strong. But yeah, no food. So they're actually, we are going to tie on this end around goal. So falcon definitely worth getting down. So let's draw. And okay, this is when all the nectar comes up. Well, we can't take it, unfortunately. And we are going to get hit there. We're going to reset. What are we going to find? Okay, well, we're going to get a miss, but we'll see if they want to be drawing those. I mean, Kakapo is a nice option. Seems like it might work, yeah, with their bonus card. Or, not their bonus card, their yellow power. They've already got down the scrub file, so we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, here we go into, okay, into round 2, and that is the tray I want. That is the tray I definitely want. Morning Dove, very, very strong. And Sea Eagle as well. A nice option to get in the forest, so probably not going to see either of those, because I imagine my opponent will be drawing. But we'll see. We'll see if the Sea Eagle at least might still be there. But if not, okay, yeah, we are getting fish here. All right, so we're getting, yeah, interesting options. Now a dipper appears. So do I take that, or do I keep just blocking and resetting with this wagtail? I think I'm just going to keep blocking and resetting. There's 2 nectar here. I'm going to grab them while I can. Franklin's goal. You might have been nice in the hand. Let's reset. Okay. Well, I think it's fair to say this is not going to plan because we are just consistently revealing lots of good birds. So now Yellowhammer. So they're going to have Yellowhammer and Ruff and Partridge. So all very strong birds. Not really. Okay. We've not really got a food source. But we are getting more stuff being revealed for us here. So okay. What do we want to do now? Do we take the Mockingbird? That could be kind of fun. Mockingbird Wagtail. Just keep resetting the tray. But likewise, Blackbird Mockingbird is quite interesting. We could do a bit of a shift into the wetlands here. So I think I might do that. We've had enough messing about in the forest. Okay, now bush tip. We'll see if that gets blocked. But yeah, this has been a weird game. This has been a weird game already. So far. All right. Now we're finding what we're looking for. And now we 100% go in the forest here because American Robin is going to save our bacon somewhat here. So, okay, that is a hit. I would have liked that, but it's a hit at least. And now we can pick up this Robin. So we are definitely going to want to get that down in the forest. And yeah, this makes Wagtail so much more appealing, or this forest engine so much more appealing with the Robin and Mockingbird as well. All right, we're really picking up the pace here. Now this game's getting intriguing. So, okay, right, need to think carefully how the ordering of this goes. Because I've got to think about this end of round goal as well. I think I do want to get this Raven down. I can play this in the grasslands, I can lay eggs, and then play the 2 forest birds. I think that's the way to do this. And yeah, where do I want to put my nectar? That's always a big question. So let's do that for now. Let's do that for now and save the nectar. I think. Just got to think this through and make sure I'm doing this the right way. Yeah. Do I want to do the Raven here? I think I do. I think getting the extra egg here, throwing away a food. Yeah, I think that's the way I want to do things. And yeah, this Raven, this will definitely come in handy later in the game, or at the game end, I should say, with this power, because we're certainly going to have some extra food there. And all right, back onto our turn here. Okay, so okay, yeah, opponent, they're getting things going here. So I think, yeah, the plan I'm sure would be to try and, I was going to say get the Yellowhammer down, but they still need to lay eggs and play the Yellowhammer, and only 3 fish, so maybe this isn't a Yellowhammer game, but I would be astounded if they don't at least get the Ruff down now, at least with all of these cards. But yeah, they are getting something going. But I think likewise, we are getting something going ourselves. So we're going to lay our eggs, and then, as I say, we can get yeah, our forest birds down. So Mockingbird, Robin, just about, I would say, in the nick of time, we're getting this going in this forest. I think round 2 is always kind of the benchmark. If you're going for an engine sort of game, try and get it set up by the end of round 2. So, okay, free egg. Very nice. We don't want to skip that. We want to take it. So that is definitely going to help as this game develops. So, yeah, we'll get Robin down. And then, as I say, we want to do Mockingbird as well. And the double card cycle here is going to be huge. We've got some pretty poor birds here, I think. Whitbird and Honeyeater pretty clearly on the chopping block for me, or on the tucking block, I should say. And there we go. Yeah, Ruff goes down. No surprise. So I think we're going to win this in a round. So yeah, definitely glad getting that Raven down. That was helpful for the tempo for the eggs, but helpful for the send round goal as well. So yeah, good to get that down for sure, and good to get this Mockingbird down. So yeah, we're looking quite healthy on the points, and we're looking quite healthy, I think, with this forest engine as well. So the key here from this game from now on is just going to be finding big point birds, because we're going to get loads of food. And hopefully the tucking is going to help. Oh, there was a galah. That would have been so nice if I could have got my hands on that, but not to be here. So, okay, into round number 3 here. We're going to yeah, just go take as much food as we can, get as much nectar as we can, do as much tucking as we can. So honey eater can go. Don't think any of these are too interesting. I don't think you are too interesting either. So okay, yeah, we're just going to keep doing that. We're going to get some misses here, and I think, yeah, we're going to keep gambling. So grey-haired mannequin, that is a nice find. Definitely. Like these yellow powers, I think being able to get some of these ones down, especially these that let you play extra birds, potentially some of these ones that get extra eggs as well, they can be good. So we'll definitely have that up our sleeve. And all right, they're taking food. And this is a good thing. This is something to pay attention to when the sea eagle is in play, or these kind of birds where they're resetting the feeder, because they reset the feeder and they leave you lots of tasty nectar to go and grab. So we are instantly going to go and grab a bunch of that. Okay, yeah, Frugious Hawk, I think go. Yeah, we do need to start finding some stuff. Ah, okay. Eurasian Nutcracker is definitely interesting. I think we need to block probably this robin, or maybe this blackbird actually. Yeah, probably the blackbird. But that's kind of fun. Eurasian Nutcracker. We could definitely do something with that in the forest. Just yeah, I kind of wish I hadn't grabbed as much nectar as I have. But okay, there goes the Mourning Dove. So one we would have liked earlier. Right, really need to think carefully about how we're going to play this now. So eggs in each habitat. We're not looking too hot for that. Got to be said. We do kind of need to play something. So how would we go about that? We can go for this end around, or we could just ignore it, play the Nutcracker, try and use that for points. Because yeah, we'd have to grab the Pukiko, which I'm not too fond of doing, and then have to spend a turn laying eggs as well, which we might have to do. I'm just trying to work this out in a way that would let me get. I think I can get the Nutcracker down. I play the mannequin and lay eggs and then play the Nutcracker. Is that worthwhile doing? Do also have this blackbird, which, to be honest, with some of these extra cards, if we end up pivoting into a grasslands late game here, might not be the worst thing in the world. So yeah, because I could do blackbird, lay eggs, play mannequin, play Vireo. Just trying to work out like how powerful this Nutcracker could be. This does feel like a bit of a pivotal moment, for sure. I think we might have to be taking food a lot with that last end around goal as well, and with this Australian Raven. So I think let's try and focus priorities there. So we'll get the mannequin down, I think, for now. And yeah, I think we just have to miss this end around. I'm not sure there's too much to be done. I suppose, I mean, I could just think about this. How likely are they gonna be to want to go and lay eggs again? Because I could easily play just this blackbird in the wetlands, and it's at least something. I'm still not finding anything for Fishery Manager. That's definitely annoying me here. I would like that. But yeah, this with the cup nest, I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily worth it. So let's go ahead. Let's let's lay eggs. I think we spend 1 nectar and 1 card, because then I can spend 1 nectar here and 2 nectar here. I think that's worth doing. So yeah, we'll get our eggs down. But this this game is confusing me. I'm not sure if I'm doing the right things here or not. Because I definitely could have gone for the wetlands, but I think just this forest is super, super powerful. Okay, there goes Kakapo, which I think makes sense. All right, let's get this video down. Maybe we'll get a nice bonus card, and that might make us a little bit happier. So what are we going to find? Okay, Prairie Manager. I can certainly live with getting 3 points there. Don't think we're going to do much on large birds, so we'll take that. I'll say get the Nutcracker down. So we're kind of doing all right in these nectar battles. I mean, opponent is absolutely nowhere in the grasslands and only 1 in the wetlands. So we just need to find wetland birds. We really need to find wetland birds because we're not finding them. And we need to find ones that hopefully hit Fishery Manager as well. A nice double play. Egret Puffin, if I can ask for anything. I'll ask for Egret Puffin. That would certainly be a nice one, but yeah, I'm hoping with this forest now, with this Nutcracker, if we can get some seeds, we're obviously going to be getting some tucks and hopefully some free eggs. I'm sure they're going to want to use this partridge as much as possible late game. And alright, yeah, look, they're spending some nectar now, so that's not too surprising. And yeah, winning that Ender Owl goal. So hopefully, if we can win this last one, I would take that. But alright, Kia has popped up. Don't think we're going to see that, fortunately. But Common Loon. Oh, we are going to see the Kia. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I think we will take it. Unfortunately, no seeds. Wow, okay, we're getting nothing here. Absolute nada. This Nutcracker's a bit of a shame. But okay, let's use this in Kia. Yeah, I think we have to go. I think we'll pick up the Kia. We can pick up the Kia and we can pick up the Loon. I think we take both here. And I think... okay. Maybe I should have not been greedy there, but... Alright, I don't think the Loon is much use unless we can get another wetland bird anyway, so... I think we probably just take food... Goldfinch. I think we take food twice more. We lay eggs and we play the Kia, and then we use the mannequin to hopefully play a nice wetland bird that we can find. So let's do that. Let's grab as much nectar as we can, and obviously some seeds where we can as well. So keep going on the Nutcracker. Keep going on these tucks. What can we find? More garbage. But the Falcon is at least doing something, so come on, what can we get? Alright, well... we've got a Mute Swan or a Brant. This might be only your options here. Because it's not looking too hot otherwise. Yeah, we're just finding nothing but forest birds. Which is not especially helpful when we've already filled our forest, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll see what my opponent's going to do for their endgame as well, but they're definitely not gearing up to lay lots of eggs, because the Osprey, I think there's been options or opportunities to clear eggs off this Osprey that haven't been taken. So you know, if you're going to run this partridge, you do want to clear those off. It seems like they're mainly gearing up to try and get more birds down, and maybe they're going to have an eye on this end around goal. It's kind of hard to tell. I think what I want to do is to hold off on playing the Kia until my last turn. I want to wait and see what the food situation is like, so that I know how much food to get rid of. But I know I'm going to need to keep 5 anyway for the Raven. That has good synergy here with the end around goal. But yeah, with their Goldfinch, and they're certainly going to want to be playing something with that, and they're going to need some food for that. So yeah, this is a difficult game to call. This feels like it could be quite a low scoring close game, but with 3 yellow powers over there and 2 over here, and maybe some more bonus card gambles to come, everything can change. But okay, free egg coming through. Definitely don't mind that. Alright, let's go and take food, and please give me some seeds. This is definitely not working out the way I'd hoped with this Nutcracker, which is a shame. Could have definitely done more, but alright. I think we've just got to see what we can get. Okay, hobby. That might be something that we just play with the mannequin. It's certainly on par with those. Okay, thank you, Wedge-tailed Eagle. You have saved me somewhat. And all right, yeah, I think we're good. What can we find? Right, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, I think we lay eggs. We lay eggs and we play the Kia. I think that's the way. If I could get another free egg, it would help a lot with being able to play Kia and Eagle, because the mannequin saves an egg cost that we're not really going to get to use that benefit, unfortunately, at this rate. Yeah, what are they going to do with their last turn? There is definitely one nectar. There is definitely a case to be made as well to spend my nectar on the Eagle in the wetlands rather than the Kia. But that would mean spending a lot of food on a Kia. Maybe that is worth it. Thing is, this nectar swing in the wetlands is 6 points, so you can't really look too far past that. I'd need to be getting a really good bonus card off the Kia to justify that. So let's give ourselves that information. Let's lay the eggs now. And actually, do we want to? Yeah, they've only got one nectar. I suppose actually we may as well spend a card. That crossbow's never going to get played, so let's spend that. And yeah, let's see what they do and try and make the best, most informed decision. But I think this is maybe going to be a bit of a tricky call. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, they could well play another bird here, but they have got a rough to be using. Oh, they did lay eggs again. Ah, okay. Could I have saved that turn? Maybe. But okay, right. So let's calculate. Yeah, so if we play the Eagle, if we play it with that nectar, that is 6 extra points immediately, which is just huge. We are winning this end of round gone no matter what, so that's important. If we then play the Kia, we could force it down, and then not use food on the Raven and just draw the 1 bonus card. I think that's probably the way. Yeah, we'd have to be drawing at least 6 points from a bonus card to make it worth using the nectar on the Kia, not on the Eagle. So we are, and actually by playing the Eagle as well, we use the full benefit of the mannequin. We save the egg cost, so that actually gets another point to bear in mind. So in some weird way, I think this is the right play. And we're going to lose some of this nectar, but yeah, maybe if I could have grabbed a berry somewhere, maybe I should have been planning ahead a little bit, but I was going all in on the Nutcracker, going all on the seeds, and yeah, certainly imagined I'd be using more nectar on this Kia, but we do win the end of round goal, which is good. That's at least what we needed there. And all right, okay, so we have to do our yellow size right. I think we do just play this Kia, and yeah, if we use, I mean, yeah, if we use 4 food, we're still going to have 5 for the Ravens, so that is not terrible, and we're going to see if this bonus card is also not terrible. Okay, I'll take 3 points, and I'm just going to skip because I want I want this food on the Raven. I don't think spending that food is going to get me better than a 3-point viticulturist, so that could have been worse. Some nice end game activations for us. We'll see if my opponent could do likewise. I mean, yeah, Scrubfowl, 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs, maybe a 5th, depending on what they play with the Finch. Trying to work out if they did pick up. Wild Turkey. Okay, that's a really nice play with the Goldfinch. That's definitely good. So strong for them. And yeah, this Macabe bonus card as well. This could be game swinging, game deciding, but we'll find out what that's going to be in a moment. For now, we take our nectar points, and if we got a chance in this game, I think winning the nectar in all 3 habitats is going to be front and center to that. So let's jump into the final scores and let's see. I genuinely have no idea which way this game is going to go. So we're just going to have to pray. So we are in the lead here. Bonus cards. Okay. Opponent bringing it back. So end of round goals. I think we did tie those, or we did indeed. Eggs was definitely stronger for my opponent. So we have got a bit of a mountain to climb. Cashes was good for us. Tuck cards, hopefully, with the Robin. It's very close. Can we bring it in the lead with the next? We can. Just about a very, very close win there for us. 107, the final score, up against 103. So, yeah, that was not the greatest game. Going to be honest. Bit of a struggle. Bit frustrating with the Nutcracker. Bit of a strange end game. Maybe I could have gone Wetlands, but just about eking out enough there in the end. Kia, bonus points. Putting a bit of gloss maybe on the result. But let's take a look over here at my opponent. Okay, Bird Feeder. Maybe not what you hope for from Kakabo, but again, 3 points. Not bad. And yeah, Bird Bandit, good bonus card to open with. So yeah, definitely an interesting game. Could have gone either way, I feel like there. Could definitely have gone either way. Willy Wagtail was a big gamble early on. Definitely revealed some good stuff for my opponent, but we did, of course, get some good stuff. Notably American Robin. And that definitely helped us out in this game. So all that matters is the win on the board, and that is a great way to open up this tournament here in the Major League Wingspan. So as I said at the start, if you do want to see more games, we're going to have 30 of them in total for this regular season. I'm going to get as many as I can on this channel. Do make sure you're subscribed, following along and staying up to date with all of those. And I hope to see you in another video very, very soon.